After the age of 40, many people begin to notice that their body responds differently to rest, stress, and daily routines. Sleep that once felt effortless may now require intention. Energy levels fluctuate more noticeably. Recovery takes longer. These changes are not sudden, and they are not a sign that something is wrong. They reflect gradual shifts in how the brain, nervous system, and metabolism adapt with age. Understanding these shifts allows people to work with their biology rather than against it, supporting both sleep quality and long-term health. Sleep plays a central role in how the body ages. During the night, the brain clears metabolic waste, the immune system recalibrates, and tissues undergo repair. In midlife, these processes become more sensitive to disruption. Lighter sleep, frequent awakenings, and shorter periods of deep sleep are common. While total sleep time may not change dramatically, sleep efficiency often declines. This means the body spends more time in bed without receiving the same restorative benefit. One reason sleep becomes lighter after 40 is changes in the nervous system. Neural signaling gradually slows, and the brain becomes more responsive to environmental stimuli. Sounds, light, temperature changes, and internal signals such as stress hormones can more easily interrupt sleep cycles. At the same time, circadian rhythms become less flexible. Irregular schedules that once had little effect may now disrupt sleep for several nights. Hormonal patterns also shift with age. Melatonin, which signals nighttime to the brain, tends to decline and may be released earlier in the evening. Cortisol, associated with alertness and stress, may remain elevated later into the night. This imbalance can make it easier to feel tired early in the evening while still waking up too early or too frequently during the night. These changes are gradual and often unnoticed until sleep quality begins to feel consistently different. Sleep quality after 40 has implications beyond feeling rested the next day. Research has linked chronic sleep disruption in midlife with increased inflammation, reduced insulin sensitivity, cognitive decline, and decreased resilience to stress. Over time, these effects may influence how quickly the body ages and how well it maintains physical and mental function. For this reason, sleep is increasingly viewed as a foundation of longevity rather than a passive state of rest. Lifestyle factors strongly influence how these biological changes express themselves. Light exposure is one of the most powerful regulators of sleep. Natural light in the morning helps anchor the circadian rhythm, signaling wakefulness during the day and promoting sleepiness at night. With age, the circadian system benefits from clearer and more consistent light cues. Spending time outdoors in the morning or near natural light sources can strengthen this rhythm and improve nighttime sleep pressure. Evening light exposure works in the opposite direction. Bright screens, overhead lighting, and stimulating visual content can delay melatonin release and keep the brain in an alert state. This does not mean screens must be avoided entirely, but reducing brightness, using warmer lighting, and transitioning to calmer activities in the evening can support a smoother shift into rest. Small changes in the evening environment often have a larger impact after 40 than they did earlier in life. Consistency becomes increasingly important with age. The brain responds well to predictable patterns. Going to bed and waking up at similar times each day strengthens sleep rhythms and reduces nighttime awakenings. Irregular schedules, late nights, or frequent changes in sleep timing can fragment sleep more significantly in midlife. Even on weekends, maintaining a relatively stable schedule helps preserve sleep quality. temperature regulation also plays a role. To initiate sleep, the body needs to lower its core temperature slightly. As people age, this cooling process can become less efficient. Cooler sleeping environments often support better sleep onset and continuity. Simple adjustments, such as lowering room temperature, using breathable bedding, or taking a warm shower before bed, can help facilitate this natural cooling response. Nutrition interacts closely with sleep. Heavy meals late in the evening can increase nighttime discomfort and disrupt sleep depth, especially as digestion slows with age. Caffeine sensitivity also increases, and caffeine may remain active in the body for many hours. Individuals who previously tolerated late afternoon or evening caffeine may find that it now interferes with sleep. Shifting caffeine intake earlier in the day and choosing lighter evening meals can support more stable rest. Stress management becomes a central factor in sleep after 40. The nervous system may take longer to downregulate after periods of mental or emotional activation. Chronic stress can maintain elevated cortisol levels into the night, fragmenting sleep and reducing deep sleep stages. Gentle relaxation practices in the evening, such as slow breathing, quiet reflection, or low stimulation routines, can help signal safety and rest of the nervous system. Sleep is not isolated from overall health habits. Physical activity supports sleep quality, but timing matters. Regular movement during the day promotes deeper sleep at night, while intense exercise close to bedtime may delay sleep onset for some individuals. Finding a balance that supports both energy and recovery becomes more important with age. Longevity is not defined solely by lifespan, but by health span, the years of life spent in good health. Sleep influences nearly every system involved in aging, from metabolic regulation to brain health. Protecting sleep in midlife is one of the most effective ways to support long-term vitality. This does not require extreme interventions or perfection, but rather steady alignment with the body's changing needs. Sleep after 40 is different, but it is not inherently worse. By understanding the biological shifts that occur with age, individuals can adapt their environment, routines, and expectations. Small, consistent adjustments often produce meaningful improvements. Better sleep supports clearer thinking, emotional balance, physical resilience, and overall quality of life. Long-term wellness is built through daily habits rather than dramatic changes. Sleep, when treated as a priority rather than an afterthought, becomes a powerful ally in healthy aging. With patience, awareness, and consistency, it is possible to rest more deeply, recover more fully, and support the body as it moves through the later stages of life. Better sleep is not about returning to how the body functioned in youth. It is about working intelligently with the body as it is now. When sleep is supported, the benefits extend beyond the night, shaping how the body adapts, heals, and ages over time.